You know the jobs you see on T-shirts, like beer taster general. Like to be that, or boob inspector. Leader of the Pussy Patrol. Those jobs. Can you actually get those jobs?
I ain't giving that job up.
I mean, we're going to look back on it and say, what?
Yeah.
Can you believe there wasn't such a thing as gay marriage in church?
Eventually, people go, I can't believe men used to marry women. That's mental. What? That's nuts.
Have you ever done any faddy diets?
What are you talking? I am a fad diet. Yeah, I like a rule. I like one of those ones when suddenly you read a Sunday newspaper and it goes, only mango. Done.
I do the
this will be good, everyone.
no,
Here he comes.
Go on.
Tell him.
Diet I do, excuse me, is I do the seafood diet. If I see some seafood...
No.
No, is that wrong?
It's wrong. Seafood, I eat it.
Chop that out. I don't want that in the show.
Give him another crack.
I thought I had this comedy thing cracked. I really did. I don't understand this. Why can't they play tennis in the rain? Just get on with it. The ball's wet, they slip around, it's funnier. Why can't they play it in the rain? It's like
You
cricket.
can play in a bit of light rain, it's fine.
No, but why can't they play in heavy rain? Why do they just play on if it's pissing down? It's all about... Just play the bloody game, get on with it.
Want a pickled onion? Give those to Sean.
Give them to me.
There you go. You can, but that's the traditional way to impress a woman, is that it's a feat of strength. It's like a... Just open it. It's just been opened, Sean.
Yeah, it's a trick, isn't it? No, it hasn't. I can't open it.
Give them to Daniel, he'll do it.
It's glued up. You've glued it up.
I haven't.
You have.
Why would I do that? It's easy. Just twist it. You just twist... twist the Is everyone in your family a cab driver?
Yeah.
My granddad was a cab driver. He claimed to fame as he said he drove through the Blitz. I remember thinking to myself, who was driving round with a light on during the Blitz? I don't know why they called it the news of the world. Anyway, because the last thing they were interested in was news from around the world. The only thing they were interested in was tits and bums and who's been near them.
Can you hold up your fingers? I'm going to need everyone's fingers. Sorry, audience.
You get how many fingers in one hand?
5.
How many fingers in 10 hands?
Oh,
40.
yeah. No, what?
Ask him again. What's the question?
Yeah, well, it's not difficult. It's your top's not done up, so it's hard to... Get yourself, miss, do your top up, and then we can get on with the maths.
Ask me a question with 11 in it.
We actually have so much fun. Like, everything we do, we have so much fun. Like, you don't have to, like, drink or smoke to have fun.
Yeah, but you just go like that. Wow!
Babies do.
It's been a long time since I lived on my own. What I miss, I like about living on my own, is all the songs I used to make up. Get up, put the kettle on and make a cup of tea now. Make myself a cup of tea with sugar. Hot tea for sure. Shall we have a biscuit? Yeah. Nice song.
Best way to make someone cry.
Sometimes I don't tell my kids how hot the food is. No, it's not hot. Eat it.
Thing that makes someone posh.
How they speak.
How they speak. You think that's what makes someone posh?
100%.
I think it's more that you can always, nearly, with a real posh person, you could always see their teeth. I think a really posh person looks like a normal person halfway through a sneeze, like... also, posh people, they don't know how to put on a jumper, do they? They get a jumper and they go, oh, bloody... Oh, I'll just put it over my shoulder. It's like mating, kind of. If you or John was attacked, would you help out?
The thing is, like, they might think
I
it's,
would help out.
they might come after John, thinking it's me, and then kill John. And I'll be like, it's meant to be me.
Why would they be? Care which one?
We met Barack Obama, okay, and he was like... Yeah.
You're joking. But why, was he lost or something? How did this happen?
Yeah.
Barack Obama opened the wrong door and get lost. What's going on there? And he switched the light on, then you two are there.
Could you make some more noise with your massive f***ing shoes?
I think she should be on Embarrassing Bodies with the horse feet. I've got the feet of a Shire horse.
In a poll to find out who people would turn to for advice, Google, the internet search engine, came second. What came first?
Don't know, it's not written there.
Who is Mr. Jangles, Sean?
Mr. Jangles comes up the stairs. You better be in bed. Before Mr. Jangles gets up there.
That's everybody's scared, Sean. That's just like it. We're all getting a bit panicky.
I'm afraid that's the end of the show because we have to go to bed now.
Jimmy, leave them alone. They're on my team.
Sorry, Sean.
You can live on the moon. Like, imagine us living on the moon. Like, imagine, imagine you go on a website and you can just see us, like, living on it. We're like...
Hold on a sec, I'm just going to do that.
Priority for single men buying a house.
Is it a kitchen sink that flushes?
Is it one of those jewel-encrusted steel telephone helmet? It goes like that. And a massage glove.
I'm thinking we got points in the bag. The thing is that you got Reese Witherspoon, who earns $28 million a film. She's got all those pubs, right? She gets... You know, and they're packed.
No, you try and get served on a Friday.
You know that thing they say, if you leave your bags unattended, your luggage will be taken away and destroyed. That's the job I want. I imagine there's a big, long room at Heathrow, and there's some luggage at the end, and me at the other end with a bazooka. And I'll blow it up, and there's just sun cream and knickers going everywhere.
1 in 5 pet owners love what?
Testing out shampoo at home on them.
Love.
I'm not using that one. That was Bonnie Langford without a celebrity. Have you seen her, Bonnie Langford, in that show? Yeah. I've never seen anyone look so pleased to be on television. It looks like she's going to explode if she gets any happier. You've never been to Chester Zoo where they mix the fun fair and the zoo? I went there and I was going, and the roller coaster goes over the gorilla's cage. And I swear, as I was going over, one of the gorillas looked up and just saluted me. Like, you know, for my evolutionary superiority. He's waiting for a go on a tyre. I'm in a magic mouse going, woo! You beat me.
Biggest problem facing dogs?
My brother really loves his dog, I think, a bit too much. And no, not in that way. Is it acting? Acting isn't acceptable. It's not a proper job, is it?
Works.
No, it's just you've got to read out loud without giggling. Really, is it?
It's sneaking up on people.
Is it...
You wouldn't get much work in porn, would you, go?
Oh, God!
I thought, actually, that one of the problems is a language problem, isn't it, with the Australian builders? Because they used to have the rising inflection. When they finish a sentence, they rise up as if it's a question. So I think when they say, like, tomorrow you'll start work at 8, All the blokes go, "That probably means about 10:30."
62% of people who claim to hear the voice of God say that he has a posh accent. Is that true or false?
Well, firstly, I'm worried that you're polling people who hear the voice of God. It's funny when people hear voices, they always hear voices to make them do bad things. Never hear voices say, "Go home, do the washing up, go to bed early." Have a nice mug of cocoa. Really, I should be out killing people.
Something was going on in China, I don't know, and sent it off to people and it got printed.
Yeah.
It's like Newsnight.
Most dangerous driving habit?
Is it when you sellotape a cushion to your face, like that? Can't see a bloody thing. It's hardly surprising women earn less with that story in the week about the air hostess. Did you see that story? There's an air hostess on a Virgin flight, a bit of turbulence, she went, "We're all going to die! It's going to crash! We're all going to die!" Normally people complain about a lack of information, don't they? You know, no wonder you're on 2 bob and a dozen eggs.
2 bob and a dozen eggs. You really understand women.
And I know, I've actually dealt with, I know how to deal with bears. I know that I wouldn't want to, it's very easy to deal with. A lot of people get frightened, there's no need to be frightened. The thing about bears is you just let them come at you, just keep them as fast as they want, just stand still, and when they're about 6 inches away, you just do this, you just go, whoa, like that. Because they've got those big, round feet, they've got no mobility, they just go, whoa. You ever try and text with gloves on? You end up trying to say something like, "Hi, how are you?" And you end up saying, "Back at Bugs Bob, mate."
Another cup of tea and a biscuit.
Is it Twixes? I've never lost a Twix, it was a guess. Imagine if you'd lost 37 of them, though. You'd stop buying them, wouldn't you? What are you going to have? Mars bar, Twix? I'm not having Twix, keep losing.
I like the way as a badge of honour you said, "I've never lost a Twix." 10% of dinner ladies see what as essential?
Is it food?
What about Topless Friday? No fried food today.
I'll give you a clue. It's to do with a kitchen implement.
Axe. An axe.
What about like a serving spoon?
That would be higher than 10%, I feel.
Yes, yeah. No, a lot of them just do it with their hands. Like that. There you go. I reckon it's falling asleep on the submarine and waking up in the Ascension Islands. That's it. Looking through the porthole.
Is it KGB?
It's not the KGB, it's related to that.
Oh.
B&Q.
B&Q is not related to the KGB. They would never...
TBC.
No.
CBeebies.
Correct. 2/3 of judges are in favour of what?
I think they'd be in favour of. I think it's a really good idea if all the jury all wore fancy dress. One, like village people. One's a pirate, one's a cowboy, one's a spaceman, and they go.
What made you
across.
think a pirate?
I think the thing about people are so shameless now. It's very little that can embarrass people. Like a couple of 100 years ago, it'd be like leaving your glove in a gentleman's carriage. A shame. What I don't understand is why has he got handles on that thing? He's going to fall off it anyway. Why has he got like safety belt? Oh, careful! He's going to fall off. And to be honest, I wasn't impressed with the whole feat in any way. It's just falling. Any idiot can fall.
He could have broken the record twice if he'd had a trampoline.
Or when he jumps out of that thing, there's somebody in there and they push an anvil out after him. It's a race to the ground.
Heston, you must have met some celebrity chefs in your time. Who do you think sexiest?
Yeah, loads. You looking at me, Jimmy? Or...
No, Heston. I did say Heston at the beginning of that.
Why are you looking at me, then?
Well, because you just said, are you looking at me?
Was it...
I stared over there. That seems perfectly natural.
Well, I mean, make your mind up. Who you asking the question to? You asking Heston or me?
When I said Heston...
There's no point using his name and then looking at me. You're still looking at me. Stop looking at me.
This is like a fight in a pub. Are you looking at me? You're a lot shorter than I remember, Sean.
Yeah, what's going on?
You're sitting like that.
Yeah, you're a lot...
Where are his hands? Where are his hands?
I'm I'm not. I haven't. What are you talking about? I'm shorter.
You're shorter than I remember you being.
Well, I'm sorry if you're not happy with the height that I've presented to you tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't remember being booked on 8 out of 10 tallest people. I wasn't put on this show for that reason. I was put on this show for some of the opinions I've got on some very, very serious issues. Now, let's get on with the questions.
It's really freaking me out, man.
A lot of people are uncomfortable because of my height and my arm span. So surely someone as short as you shouldn't have big, long arms like this. There you go. Sorry about that.
Are you auditioning for the role of Mr. Tickle?
Can I just ask?
Go on, ask.
What happened with his ex? John's, yeah.
She didn't exist.
She gave a bit of a problem because she wasn't there and he was buying her things and she was just air. Eventually, he got quite cross with her for not really having a body.
So he finished with her?
Yes, he went like this.
I think she dumped him. Sean, have you taken any risks?
I read a pop-up book about giraffes once. That was quite dangerous.
Well, I know why I was never a jockey.
It was the RSPCA, Johnny. Stop that.
John's team, what do you think people have been talking about over the last week?
Oh, thank God for that.
Do you think
I
the
get
pressure
so
was
nervous,
on?
I thought you were going to ask me first. I just get so nervous in that moment. I go, who's you going to ask first? And you ask John. Phew.
It's not Sean and the twins.
We don't look like twins. We look like finalists in a What's Mika going to look like in 20 years?
I did see your documentary on OCD, and you did look annoying.
I saw that show. I thought it was a bit of a mess. All over the place. I really like it.
Have you been sitting on that joke all summer?
Yes.
Totally worth it.
Thanks, dude. He said that. So West Coast went, totally worth it.
Yeah, cowabunga, Sean.
Jimmy.
Most people love being the centre of attention, true or false?
I think most people don't like it, do they? Most people don't like it. That's why they've got like us to take that space. We obviously like to be the centre of attention.
Sure.
That's why we're sitting here with the lights on us. We're mic'd up. I've got my special shirt on. Jimmy's lost all that fat round his throat.
I always talk to people with dogs. Because if you want to cuddle the dog, you generally have to ask, don't you?
It's amazing how much people will talk to you if you throw beer in a dog's face. They'll talk quite loud to you. If you just throw a pint of beer in a dog's face, people start talking to you. First they say, what's it doing?
And then you say conversation starter.
Yeah. Fancy the chat.
Usually the conversation is, I'm blind and now my dog is drunk. Brilliant.
Or you just, I lie, I tell lies. I'll go at someone and go, I wrote the Birdie song. Not all of it, I didn't write all of it. I got stuck on diddle-diddle. Then within a minute, everyone's chatting. And you get bored, you throw a beer in a dog's face.
OK, best way to start a conversation in a bar?
You buy them a drink.
Well, offer to buy a drink is number 2.
What are the other things people say? What's number 5?
OK, so
tell me number 5, Jimmy.
Ask to borrow a lighter.
Can I borrow your lighter?
Yeah, not like that, Sean.
There's loud music playing in the pub. I have to shout. Bloody loud music in here. Can I borrow your lighter? I said lighter, you stupid prick.
Sean, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
It's the the Tory party conference.
Oh, you love it.
I was marvelled at it was brilliant, wasn't it? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, the part when I came on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't see that, so I missed that bit.
OK, fingers on buzzers. 2 more to get. Sean.
Is it the Jimmy Carr tax scandal?
Let's have a look at the Rolling Stones.
I think they look like a great collection of Toby jugs. I think the most important thing a woman wants in a man, you know, is where he puts towels. That seems to be an obsession.
So you guys know about the towel thing?
But I don't understand it.
It's a sign. Oh, now I've become the woman in this relationship.
What do you mean
It's
now?
not about the towel, Sean. It's what the towel represents. Do you know what it says to me, Sean? You've got out of the shower and you thought, yeah, I'll let John get that towel.
What are you doing in my bathroom?
Picking your towels up. That's what I'm doing, young man.
If you shop from Amazon, I had a Kindle. I loved Kindle. I had loads of them. I liked them so much. I had a whole bookshelf of Kindles. I thought they were brilliant. Then I found out that Amazon don't pay any tax. And I had to get rid of all these Kindles I was giving away. I said, there's Pride and Prejudice.
Sean, have you ever embarrassed your partner?
Nothing springs to mind. It's incredible. What example?
We've got a list here of
What is
embarrassing things. OK, tripping over in public. Have you just trip over?
That's not embarrassing.
Funny. How is it not embarrassing to trip over in the street?
Why is that embarrassing? People trip over. Not everything's level. We don't live on a snooker table. That's inevitable. I had sex with a tramp recently. I didn't have any change, and you can't just walk past and give them nothing, can you? I wouldn't drink the water around the ex-family. I mean, they put something in the tea, and you can get the most hard-hearted person who'll drink the tea and just go... I just saw a pigeon. I used to work in a dog food factory. And my job was to make sure the dog food really stank. Because, you know, when people... So that people don't confuse it with normal meat. So you have to put this stuff in it. You know when you open a tin of dog food and you go, oh... And I had to put this stink stuff to mix it up, this stink stuff. And as it came past, I used to just put a bit in. And one day I mixed it up a bit too strong. And a lot of people complained the company was sued because it was so strong, people were opening and snapping their necks. They opened the dog food, like,
They were getting whiplash from dog food.
Whiplash because I made it too stinky. I put forward a Bond theme and they didn't go for it.
Well, that's a shame. What was yours?
Bond on a bike, Bond on a boat. Bond with his hands around a villain's throat. Skyfall, Skyfall. Bond on a bike, Skyfall, Skyfall. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey!
I think your view of magic and mine may be different. I'm not sure whether that is magic. What is that? I mean, I'm mesmerised.
Thank God you got into comedy, Sean.
I don't have my props with me. What I do, if I have burglars, I've got a burglar's outfit by the bed. And I dress up in it. And I go downstairs and I go, there's nothing up there. Oh, Jax, let's get out of here. He's got a big dog, he's a bit nuts. Let's get out of here. I've only ever done one tweet. And I've got 36,000 followers, which if you worked it out on a follower per tweet ratio, I'm the most successful person ever on Twitter.
What did you tweet?
I tweeted, due to a series of imposters, I have been forced to set up a Twitter account. Now go f*** yourself.
28% of people think the government is hiding evidence of aliens.
You shouldn't even be saying that. For Christ's sake, Jimmy, that stuff should be kept under wraps.
Listen, the truth is out there.
Man, you can't put that shit out there and blow their minds.
Yeah. They're not ready for it, Jimmy.
I can't believe you said it. you know something I found out? That, you know, when you buy ham in the supermarket, in a packet, there's cameras in there. When you look at the ham, oh, what's the sell-by date on that? There's somebody watching you in, like, a government office somewhere. They're all just shocked. They're all going, why isn't this on the news? Because they won't let it out there. So that's the kind of games they're playing with us.
Once you know that, the aliens thing doesn't seem so weird then.
No.
Apparently we've got a sound problem. Hang on one sec. What's the sound problem?
Well, obviously they're trying to shut us down, aren't they? No, you're not f***ing shaking me!
Whose mic is it? It's Sean's mic. You just sorting it?
Yeah. If this isn't proof of what I've been saying... yeah, let's shut Sean up. One of the things about strickers, they do the paso doble, the cha-cha-cha, foxtrot, but they don't do things, the dances that people normally do, like just pub dances. And now, it's Lewis and Tatiana dancing to Chumbawamba.
They do it, I think... You think true? What are you going to go for, Sean?
Doesn't matter what we say, it'll be covered up. They'll change my words to say what they want me to say.
Melanie, you're the only person that seems to be sane on your team.
Put what you want in there. Put what you want in there.
I'll say that. Sure.
Put your life in there.
He's in the paedophile in the loft.
Stop feeding him.
We need the rent. He comes down at night. He's all right. Is it that, sir?
No, it isn't that.
Is it that, Mr. Carr? They would like to heckle the guided tours. He's lying. Pharaohs, they're from Ireland.
Come on, have a proper guess then. 7% of museum visitors have what?
I've wondered what it was like in the olden days. I wonder.
67% of game show contestants describe appearing on television as the most exciting thing that has ever happened to them. True or false?
She looked horrified. She's like she'd been given, tickets for a dinner with Mick Hucknall or something. Oh, I don't want to be here. The thing about game shows, they always say to contestants, don't they? They always say to them, there's a funny thing happened to you once, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
With biscuits or something.
Yeah.
And there you go, oh, yes, yeah, I bought some rich tea and I got them home and it turned out, I forgot you've got it wrong, actually, look, we like digestives. And those are the usual stories they tell. So you can see that actually the anecdotes they have in their life are so pitiful that television probably would blow their minds. I think it's absolutely spot on, Jimmy. That statistic isn't a statistic, it's a fact. Well, I'm staring down the barrel of the truth there. And I'm saying yes.
I can tell you that the answer is false. The world's worst taste.
Crow omelette. Get it, crow.
All that.
Is it the well, it'd be Jose, wouldn't it? Because they're Argentinian.
Well, no, there's one called Dave.
Was there?
Yeah.
An Argentinian called Dave?
Yep.
Yeah, you know the one, Dave.
It was Dave Lopez.
I'll give you a clue, it's a vegetable.
Oh, a banana.
Brussels sprout.
Correct answer, Jermaine.
Yeah, well done.
Worst thing about gyms.
And a gym is...
Do you know what I hate about gyms? Everything's so bloody heavy. My God, you think in this day and age you have to make them so bloody heavy?
That's when because he was being a moose.
He was being a moose.
No, moose is like this.
What do you think? Practical? Do you go practical now?
Now?
Well, I mean, for the show, you tend to, you dress down a little bit, but heels and...
It's a liberty, that is, dressed down. I think, well, it's a strong top he's got on now.
Yes, yeah. Got a strong top.
I mean, you can do the old collars up a bit, I think. You know what I mean? Have a pair of bollocks about you, fucking...
That better?
You look like you're ready for a tear-up now, you know what I mean? Like...
Oh, crikey, crikey. My tailor always says it's very important to have a pair of bollocks about you.
Have you had your teeth jazzed up?
Yeah, I've had my teeth jazzed up. That was the exact term I used.
Yeah.
I want
really
that.
white. It looked like you swallowed a torch.
Yeah, well, they were looking kind of shitty, and I was getting, you know...
Well, like this?
Yeah.
Did you send
No, they weren't that bad. They were bad. They still look like teeth.
I got the teeth of like a dead horse found in the Thames after about a month.
I like your teeth, but then I like Watsits.
Yeah.
Which made me think, oh...
Yours are so bright. They're a bit... I mean, when you switch the lights out at night, do moths bump into them? I'll tell you what I think about Doctor Who.
What?
Right. Well, the TARDIS is a police phone box. Now, it was created in an era where they were everywhere. They're quite unusual now. They really stand out. If he wanted, that was on every street corner, if he wants to travel around in something that's on every street corner, really the TARDIS should be a branch of Chicken Cottage.
That's a very good point. You never look twice at a chicken cottage. You know, you went right in.
Notice it. A police phone box, you go, what the hell's that? And you go, what's going on in there? You couldn't leave it for a second. People go, what is this thing? You know, there's other inconsistencies in Doctor Who, I must admit.
Badgers! Badgers!
It's a very upbeat response.
They can't kill all the badgers.
Well, they don't know how many there are.
Badgers have moved the goalposts.
This is actually a quote from a government minister. When Environment Secretary Owen Paterson was asked if he'd moved the goalposts, because they're now saying they need to kill more badgers, he said the badgers have moved the goalposts.
I'm a supporter of the badgers, and I've actually rescued 2 badgers, because they came round to shoot them, and I had a cottage down there, and I took them in, and I pretended they were slippers. I would have got away with it, but one of them started coughing. Do you think the reason people are so upset about badgers is because they're like our pandas? You know, people are feel very fondly towards pandas. Do you think people see them badger as it's like a shit panda?
They are a bit like pandas because I love watching 2 of them shag.
What, a panda and a badger?
So if people like watching pandas having sex, people might also like to watch badgers do it.
The badger might help, because the badger could be like a fluffer for the panda. Then the panda comes in and takes over. Sure. The panda just goes, out of the way, sunshine. I'll finish this job. The thing is the labelling, isn't it? Because they say bag salad, mixed leaves, but actually that's not accurate, is it? It should be mixed leaves stroke compost. That's what it is. You're basically buying a bag of compost. Because sometimes, you know, it's gone off by the time you got it home. I go through red lights just to get the food home so I can eat it. Have a picnic in the car park.
Sean, do you read the best before dates? Do you adhere to them?
No. I've got pesto in my fridge that Assad wouldn't fire at insurgents. I don't give a monkey, so I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
Sean, do you think we'd be better off without Scotland?
I think it's inevitable. If I was Scottish, I'd vote for independence. I would, immediately. Because you think
you can't vote immediately. It's not for another 10 months. So that would be a waste of vote.
Sorry. I mean, what I'd do, if I was Scottish, I'd turn it into a tax haven.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah. Instead of independence, we should have, like, a trial separation period.
See how it goes.
Well, couples do it, yeah.
And for a year, we don't go up there. And they don't come down here.
And do we view the Welsh as like our kids? We've both got equal rights?
We get the Welsh every other weekend.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury there. What poll do you think he might have appeared on with Delia Smith and Darth Vader?
Is it people you'd be quite surprised to find out were your father?
He was gay, Freddie Mercury, but he was in the closet, wasn't he? He only came out the day before he died. And I just thought, really? Who knew?
People really didn't know. People used to say he can't be gay, he's got a moustache.
Yeah. The only people who didn't know probably were my nan and Brian May, I reckon. Brian May would just go, no, not Freddie, surely. But he tried to throw us off the scent with fat-bottom girls, but...
Sean, is it a big night in your house? Do you do the bonfires?
Yeah, I like the bonfire thing. I mean, I had to take the RSPCA's advice quite seriously because they said you should check under your bonfire for sleeping hedgehogs. And I couldn't find any, but luckily I had some in the freezer. So. Yeah, got that sorted.
I think anyone who pays an entrance fee to a bonfire display doesn't understand what the sky is. Like, £2 in, I'm going to stand on that car over there and play with my £2 that I've just saved.
Taunt them with it.
Yeah, just...
One person's essential journey isn't another's. For example, I consider it essential for me to drive around counting snowmen. Somebody's got to do that, you know, count the snowman, height, you know. I can't do the weight, that's tricky. Every time I see a snowman, I always think to myself, God, I must get round to building a snowman.
Why don't you stop driving around looking at them and use that time to build a snowman?
Or take one.
Get a van if there is one you really like with 2 coals for the eyes and carrot for the nose, perfect.
Do they have a tradition of building snowmen in Germany? Is it
we have got the finest snowman in the world.
Well, I want to ask about German snowmen. Do they put the coal underneath the carrot? That would look good, wouldn't it? That would look good. A bit of coal there.
It's gone a bit mad, though, isn't it? Because, 3 days without email. I remember when the height of technology was like a calculator on your ruler. Can't believe they put it on a ruler.
You've sellotape.
Yeah. 2 seconds. When you had a watch with a light. The thing...
I find the BlackBerry, I haven't got one, but I find the annoying thing about them is when people have got BlackBerries, because now people talk about BlackBerries and Apple phones as if they're the Beatles and the Stones, or Mods and Rockers. it's tribal. And people with BlackBerries always go, yeah, it's better for email, though. But on my phone, I can send and receive email. I don't know how much better it gets.
That's the weird thing is, they're rivals, you know, the Apple, BlackBerry, but in a crumble, they're harmony.
Who said this?
Sammy.
Could you say that again, please?
Yeah, Sammy.
Sorry, who was it?
Well, if you want me to spit at you, I said Sammy. I said Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Ironic that we're talking about bullying as I do this. Say Sammy again, I like it.
Sammy. So, all that...
I should just say, because I was teasing you a little bit there, if you're being bullied because you've got a speech impediment, there are people you can talk to. But it will take f***ing ages and they may be
You know, before someone goes out, you say to them, you know, do I look nice if you're in... You can I'll get the... Just got on your paper now, I've got a stutter as well.
Now Sean's got to get tested.
I don't do it, really. It's a joke. I don't terrify my children as Mr. Jangle. Say that now.
What's he called then?
Ron.
I'm coming up the stairs.
Ron. No, it's just... Ron's here.
Weirdly, that's more terrifying than Mr. Jangle.
Yeah, me and David...
We had a fight earlier.
Yeah, we go tear it up, though, me and David, at football. David's mad Millwall fan. You see him. They call him the king of the terraces, aren't you? Leads a big firm. I'm the black knuckle.
I don't even have the vocabulary to join in with this fantasy.
40% of people think politicians are sexy.
Anne Widdecombe's quite sexy, if you like a sort of choir boy with the bends look. Choir boy, she looks like she's been 30 metres under the sea and just shot right to the top. Oh, everyone knows what it is. It's drop kicking a hedgehog, isn't it? Special gloves on, the special boots. You go, it's been a couple of months, I deserve another one. You nudge him around a bit with your foot so he curls up into an ice ball. You pick him up, you choose a neighbour's garden about 4 down. You're saying, you're going on holiday. Beautiful.
Is it when you're having a barbecue and you've run out of burgers and then, as if by magic, a hedgehog lands and starts cooking?
No, like little finger monkeys. Have you seen the finger monkeys? Sorry to digress.
What's a finger monkey?
They're a tiny monkey, like a marmoset, and they just sit in your finger. They're so cute.
A monkey the
And
size
also,
of your
if you're a
finger?
bit peckish, a little snack. They're a bit like little nuggets, little monkey nuggets.
They're like...
Basically, just dip them in the chip fat fryer, straight down. I think it's a shame that her fear of heights isn't as powerful as her love of humiliation. Have you ever watched a lizard? Have you ever watched a lizard? There's no way lizards could take over the world because they're so slow. They're like this. You could edit a bit of this out, but I'm going to stay here for a few minutes.
OK, let's get on to the next thing.
I'm doing the thing.
Stop being a lizard.
How is that lizard going to take over the world, Gemma? Can he operate
he's not
a gun?
a real one. He's not a real one.
This Christmas, instead of a turkey, we had a horse. We had a horse, and on the table there, with all the trimmings. All the trimmings. Yeah. You took on quite a lot when you said, "I'll have a leg." You know, it was lovely horse.
Massive giblets.
We had a we had a donkey inside it. We had a donkey inside it.
And inside the donkey, what?
Well, we had a koala.
A koala.
Have you eaten horse?
Yeah, I've eaten horse. Yeah. What? I've eaten horse.
Where did you eat horse?
Where do I eat horse? In a horse restaurant. A horse salad. I like it in a salad. Just a big lump of horse on the top. I like salad niçoise, where you have a piece of tuna. I just have salad, a big lump of horse on the top.
You don't know the size of the cup.
Yeah, the Venezuelan cup is notoriously small. That's virtually a thimble. I do the 165 times tables.
Just run me through the first 4 or 5 of those.
Well, times 165 is 165.
Yeah?
2 times 165 is 320. 3 times... What?
Start again, Sean. Start again. 1 times. We'll start again.
1 times 165 is 165. 2 times 165 is 330. 3 times 165 is 495. I tried that, but it backfired.
Yeah, because it's rubbish.
What did you try, Sean?
I made a card for my wife/girlfriend lodger, and I made it myself. And she didn't like it.
That's sweet, though. No, that's
Yeah, but I do. So what it is, I cut a picture of a heart out of a cigarette packet.
Creative.
On a card. There's also a case of, they haven't tested haggis. I mean, what's in that? I would say a punt on at least 5% meerkat.
Gay marriage has been, it's been passed. It's made civil partnerships are now worthless. They're like Jessop's vouchers for telescopes.
More Tories voted against the bill than for it. 136 against, 127 for.
I don't know what they're worried about. They think there's going to be like leather confetti flying around.
Oh, you can't have them getting married. Bloody leather confetti. You could just buy massive clothes and then do that thing where you go, look how much weight I've lost. And every year you buy bigger and bigger trousers. Imagine anything about your breath is quite bad.
Mine's fine.
Yeah, you test.
Yeah.
She's actually a lot younger than she's younger than she looks, but her face has aged from opening the oven all the time. Dried out all her skin.
She's got dry skin.
She's only about 30. Yeah. Years of opening ovens. There we go.
What do you think your true calling is? What's your true calling?
I'd love to be a tax inspector.
I've never...
I've been working on my knock. Listen to my knock.
I don't know what a tax inspector's not. I've never met one, so I don't know. Worst thing to overhear about yourself?
Is it he doesn't know anything about profiteroles. He doesn't even know what they are. He thinks it's a country.
He was the last king to die in battle, that's when royals really deserved or earned their place, their crown. I think Prince Charles, the most dangerous thing he's done is pinch Camilla's arse.
That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, because she could either hit you or sleep with you. You look like Federer if he stood in front of that ball cannon. Just went...
Sausage trifle sounds like something that would happen in a gay sauna.
Sean, what do you think of the nation's favourite TV shows?
It's the David Attenborough's shows.
They're incredible programmes, aren't they?
Yes, they're very good. He's run out, really, though. He'll end up just now looking under dustbins at woodlice. He's done everything else.
I boast about the fact that I can wear my left shoe on my right foot, my right shoe on my left foot.
Oh, there's no way a man could do that.
Yeah, I can, yeah. Look, there we go.
It's a nice feeling. You just feel like, you know, you can do anything you want. You can go any direction you want. You're not bound by the usual rules. Try it with your shoes. It'll work well.
I've done it. Anyone can do it.
You've got to walk around in them a bit.
Have a little walk, just see if it looks
walk around
normal.
in them. Don't wander around.
I'll be honest with you, Sean, it makes me feel a little bit queasy.
Because there's always this thing, whoa, and go around, go on.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
It was very busy. It was very busy, though. A friend of mine works in a puffer jacket factory. And he said they just can't kill the geese fast enough. He said, we're in there just... So they're just chucking grenades in there now.
Sure.
What really annoys me about couples is when they don't refuse to put an offer in on any of the villas in Place in the Sun. And Tom and Tina have decided not to make an offer on any of the properties we've seen.
I just watched you look at 5 properties. What was wrong with that kitchen? You can paint it, you stupid bastard. You're wasting everyone's time.
I'm in an Elton John video. He keeps it at home.
Sure, why not?
I was at the concert and I was furious because I've got daughters. I didn't take them. I was just at the front going, I like to confuse it. It's just me and a row of 11-year-old girls. And then he looks across and he's going, touching their hands like that. And he gets to me and I'm just going, you're It used to be a ski jumper.
It's a good point.
Yeah. It's a lot more scary. It should be called Strictly Come Gravity. It's they found something any celebrity can do, which is fall off things.
Well, I beg to differ.
Do you know what I call my dog? Attack. I go, attack! Attack! What, attack? Attack! Really disconcerts everyone in the park.
I hate it when Northerners moan about London. They're always going, oh, it's not very
My
friendly
daughter
down here on the
lives
tube.
here
It's not
and
very
loves
friendly
it.
on the tube. You think, it's
Oh,
a
come
tube
on.
train, you're going somewhere. It's not a bleeding carnival.
Come on. Or Dick Van Dyke, but you want someone to give you a smile, don't you?
She found out he'd been cheating on her, so she went to a newspaper and said, I've got this story, do you think I'll get into trouble?
Didn't she buy a wire off the internet, a recording device, and recorded him confessing in order to sell it to the paper?
She tried.
That's devious.
But the mistake he's made is that he hasn't married someone. You can only do that if you marry someone who looks like you. So Brian May and Anita Dobson, they do it all the time. He drives like a nutter, pissed, and then he says, it was Anita that was driving. Marry someone who looks like you. Terrible sex life, obviously. Terrible. That's what they should do. I like it, the show, if they had no water.
That's it, yeah.
And it was called Splat. They just You know what I envy in the snow, in this weather? It's the only time of the year I envy dog walkers. Because I just think, it'd be great, you know, when they have the dog has a crap and you've got something warm in your hand for a bit. Well, this week I've counted 86 sheep,
about 32 cows, 7 ducks, but I haven't seen a single horse. None. So something's going on. The Daleks are in Doctor Who, aren't they? The Daleks.
Yes. We love the Daleks.
Devoid of all emotion, except hate. They're like Piers Morgan on wheels. Beckham apparently is going to move into this mansion, and it's got a panic room, otherwise known as the library.
No. You can't look in yet. Oh, my God, no, Sean. You don't want to ruin it.
Oh, sorry.
It's an incredible game. OK, John and Sean, this is a bluffing game. John, in front of you, there is a red box. Sean, in front of you, there is a gold box. There's a carrot in one of these boxes. I know, it's exciting stuff. The aim of the game is to end up with the carrot. It's a game of bluff.
When do we do the conundrum?
Sean, stand still. Let's try and... John, you want a carrot. Sean, you want a carrot. But there is only one carrot. Let's play. Shh. It's incredible. Shush! It's a brilliant game. Shush!
Stupid!
Stop ruining Christmas!
Haven't you told me?
Why are you ruining Christmas?
I'm not ruining Christmas.
Well, you are!
This is ruining Christmas.
Look at his little face. He's excited about playing. You've got to ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, I can't wait to win this carrot.
OK, let's play. Carrot in a box. OK, Sean, you can look inside your box. John, you cannot look inside your box. OK, you want the carrot, Sean. No, don't put no hands in the box. You can look inside the box. Have you looked? Have you seen?
Yeah.
OK, you now have to convince John to swap his box if you think he has the carrot, or keep your box. It's a game of bluff. The winner is the one with the carrot.
Oh, I'll keep this. It's got carrot in it.
OK.
It's a stupid game.
OK, you have a choice. Do you want to swap or not? I mean, he seems confident there's a carrot in there. He's seen the floor in this game.
Jimmy's ploughing on.
What do you mean Jimmy's ploughing on? It's my job. Is Sean bluffing? Does he have a carrot in his box?
It's a real quandary for me, Jimmy, this.
Well, he can choose another box.
Yeah, he's allowed to swap if he wants to swap.
Why can't I just keep my box?
No, he can swap if he wants to swap.
I can refuse to swap it.
No.
You can't make somebody swap something if they don't want to swap it.
Have you never played Carrot in a Box before? Have you never seen the show?
I must have been on holiday. I must have been on holiday that week it was allowed out.
Do you want to keep your box or swap your box?
I can keep this, or I can have the box that's definitely got a carrot in it.
Yes.
I want Sean's box.
OK, we'll grab Sean's box. Sean, let go of the box. It's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game.
Can I just say at this point, if there's no carrot in that box, you are a genius.
Well, let's swap boxes. Swap boxes.
Am I allowed
swap the boxes. Swap.
Am I allowed to have my box back? Is there another round where I get to have the box with the carrot in back?
I'm going to level with you, fellas. We've never played this game before. We do not know how it ends. OK, so, John, you're now allowed to look in your box.
Right.
And I believe you can reveal... Point it the other way. Does it contain a carrot or not?
No fucking carrot.
You are the winner. Congratulations.
Very good, very good.
That was Carrot in the Box, everyone. I'm going to go and sit down now and think about what we've done.